try. He's set. Here it comes. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Hit down the third baseline. Donaldson's up with it. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So here's the cleanup hitter, Lou Gehrig. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Now batting, number 16.
Ryan into the windup. First pitch on the way. And he fouls this one off. One out, nobody on. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Acuña's there for it. 2 gone.
Estás relajándome, tío.
Ready now. Rogers Hornsby. He singled his last time up. And he can't field it cleanly. 0-1 count and the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. Now batting, Al Kaline. A base hit in his first trip.
Al Kaline.
Comes set, and the 0-1 is taken. That's ball 1. Kaline takes his swings from the right-handed batter's box, but he's one of those rare hitters that actually thrives facing same-handed pitching. One of the very best in the game, as a matter of fact, in that type of matchup.
Yeah, Matty, he does not leap with that front side. He keeps that shoulder tough, stays inside the baseball, and it gives him every opportunity to hammer the fastball and stay on that breaking stuff.
0-1 count. Here it comes. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, he might strike out for a second time right here.
And he'll pull this one down a step or two in front of. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Nolan Ryan. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Heading out towards shallow right. Kaline has to come in a few steps, but he has it for route number 1. Digging in, Jackie Robinson. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. And they'll start things out with a changeup here, but this is a bit too tight. It's ball 1.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
And obviously this guy's a double threat up there. He can run and he can go yard too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he could take you out of the yard.
And he takes ball 4, so he's on, and as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Now batting.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 0-1 pitch on its way. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw to Hornsby. Return throw is in time. How about that? Tony Gwynn will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Tony Gwynn.
Fouled off. Now here it comes. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. This is line to left. And that's going to be a base hit. So a great job off the bench, and he's aboard here to lead off the inning. Riding in once again, Roberto Alomar. No hits to this point. Lifted down the line in left. Acuña's there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So digging in now, Ken Griffey Jr. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Not in time as he steals second. Gwynn, the runner at second with 1 away. Down and away, ball 1. And a pitch down that swung on and sent to second base. Throw to Thomas is in time for the out. Stepping up now, Willie Mays. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Tries to hold up, but did he do so in time? No, says Joe McDonald at strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. Trevor Hoffman gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Hit Weekly back to the mound.
Leading off for
Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Digging in, Duke Snider. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. Into the second deck and gone.
The right fielder.
Digging in to try it again, Tony Gwynn. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. And he offers at the circle change and misses 0-1. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So that brings up the Hall of Famer Alan Trammell. A hit in 2 tries so far. Hard liner to center field. Mays is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. That one catches the edge of the zone, called a strike. Runner goes for second. This is line to left. And Griffey will reach up and pull this one in, and that'll do it. So striding in, Lou Gehrig. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat. 1-0. A ball and a strike.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, ground.
2-1 the count. Weak grounder down the first baseline. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Ready for another shot now. Rogers Hornsby. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. And this is low, ball 1. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Gehrig leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Looking up Acuna. Adios, pelota. Ready once again, Al Kaline. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat.
Al Kaline.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Still only 1 out in the inning. Hit on the ground to short. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close. So coming to the plate, Josh Donaldson. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Alomar gloves it. Throw onto the big target if Frank Thomas will take care of. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Yasmani Grandal. He'll lead it off as we start the home sixth. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
Well, he's not proving that he can command his breaking ball in the zone right now. And until he does, there's no reason to bite on it.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. So here now is the pitcher, Nolan Ryan, getting to hit for himself here, largely due to the big cushion he's got to work with. Mays waits on it, and he makes the catch for the second out. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jackie Robinson. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Here's a fastball upstairs, 1-0. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Hot shot on the ground to short. Well, on to Gehrig takes care of him, and that. So we're going to see a pinch hitter in this spot, and a very dangerous one at that, as Jason Giambi's getting loose in the on-deck circle. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Line drive to left. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out. Digging in now, Roberto Alomar. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Liner towards second, but this is going to be hauled in out there at second base for out number 2. Stepping into the box, Ken Griffey Jr. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lifted down the line in left, and no one will track it down. 0-2 pitch to Junior. Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. Off balance throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single.
Now batting, the center field.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now that's popped up. Grandal moving to his left. And that ends the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join. Your attention, please.
New pitcher set to take over now. It's the right-hander Sergio Romo that gets the call. Squared that one up just a little late. The 0-1. Slapped hard the opposite way. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Digging in once again, Frank Thomas. So far 2 for 3 in this one.
Frank.
0-1 count and the pitch. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
Kaline moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Duke Snider. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Throw to second, but he's in there as a run will score on the play as well. At the plate, Tony Gwynn. Last time through was a base hit. Ball 1. Snider, the runner at second with 1 away. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. into the corner and slicing foul. The 2-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Mays waits on it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Stepping in, Alan Trammell. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Taken by Alomar. Rolando Gehrig takes care of him, and that. Now at the plate, Lou Gehrig. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Hit sharply, but foul down the right side. Ryan's ready. Here it is on 0-1. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. Throw into second. And he will beat the throw into second as he slides in safely with a one-out double.
Now batting.
Here's the first pitch to him. To first. Thomas comes up with it. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
The right fielder,
from the stretch. Here's a high pop-up. Alomar calls for it. And that ends the inning. Now at the plate, Ronald Acuna. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
the left fielder.
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. This one almost in the books. The story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
And there's one away. Digging in the switch hitter, Yasmani Grandal. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Good downward action there, and it's 0-1. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Nolan Ryan. And an opportunity here for a fourth plate appearance here this afternoon. And you have to say he's... So striding forward now, Josh Donaldson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. Trammell grabs it cleanly, and the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Giancarlo Stanton will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Hit hard, but right into the shift. On to first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the 9th. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Roberto Alomar. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. A bouncer up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. Into the box now, Ken Griffey Jr. A couple of singles for him and 4 trips for him this afternoon. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. He's running. Pitch outside the throw. He's well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. And the 2-1. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Gwynn has it in his tracks. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game. Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one, he arguably...
Tiene todos los puntos más que está ahora. Voy a pagar, yo estoy cansado de esa vaina. Mira. Tengo trabajo. 2 juegos ahí me quitaron. Estoy ahí, pero... no van.